Over the last few weeks, a number of women have come forward to talk about how they felt my actions had affected them. Some of the allegations against me are simply not true. Nevertheless, today I am announcing that in the coming weeks, I will be resigning as a member of the United States Senate.
Minnesota Democratic Senator Al Franken is stepping down. 8 women have accused him of unwanted sexual advances. As the number of accusers grew, many of his Democratic colleagues said they had seen and heard enough, and they called for Franken to resign, including Senator Bob Casey of Pennsylvania. It is a different approach to how Republicans are dealing with members of their party who have been accused of sexual misconduct. Political editor John Delano explains.
Senator Al Franken's resignation was praised by Governor Tom Wolf in Pittsburgh on Thursday.
First of all, I applaud Senator Franken for doing the right thing. And I think what this says is that this is not the way to behave.
Democrat Franken's resignation follows that of fellow Democrat Congressman John Conyers of Michigan, leading some to wonder why Republicans accused of sexual assaults seem to operate under a different standard, including President Trump's well-known words in the Hollywood Access recording.
There is some irony in the fact that I am leaving while a man who has bragged on tape about his history of sexual assault sits in the Oval Office, and a man who has repeatedly preyed on young girls campaigns for the Senate.
That, of course, refers to Roy Moore, the Republican candidate for Senate in Alabama. For his part, Senator Pat Toomey, a Republican, has called on Moore to step aside, but President Trump has endorsed Moore. I asked Governor Wolf if there was a double standard at play here, with Democrats tougher on their lawmakers than some Republicans are on theirs.
I don't know if there's a double standard or not. As far as the public is concerned, I don't think there is a double standard. I think people correctly look at this kind of behavior as reprehensible.
Should President Trump resign?
That kind of behavior is reprehensible. I don't care who does it. I don't care what your party is. It's not right.
John Delano, KDKA-TV News.